happy. I believed it, and our team believed it. All the bench players, they worked to help us in practice to prepare for this. So it goes out to all the teammates, and I just think I'm just happy because I believed it, the whole team believed it, our school believed it, so I'm just happy.
All right, Weston, tell me about him. Like I said, you mentioned he hasn't scored much this year. Just put up 27 tonight. What were a boost for him? What was it like to see him go off like that?
My boy went off. I mean, you just thought the other person who was guarding him on the other side of the court just couldn't guard him. And so just took him all the way to the hole every time. I don't know, just broke loose. Yeah.
You guys had a chance after the game to celebrate with the student section. Just start with you, Kaden. How fun was that?
I'll never forget because our student section is probably, personally, I think it's the best student section in the state. They support us. They skip school to come to our game. Even though we're the 8th seed, we're playing the 1 seed. We had 10 times the amount of fans that they did. So I'm happy because we have the best supporters at Centennial, and the student section love it. It makes me happy.
Weston, walk me through this week. You're the number 8 team. They've been the number 1 team all year long. What was your mindset going into this week, and what kind of opportunities do you guys think you have?
I would say, we've game prepped all week long. The practices have probably been like this, in my opinion, the worst or slowest practices because you're just standing, running through their plays. But we got like 10 bench guys or guys who got pulled up who've been running Lake City's plays. So I feel like we had the best coaches who memorized all their plays, and all the practice squad, they just ran it. So if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have won that game.
They worked harder than us in the last 3 days, memorizing those plays and pushing us. So that goes out to the practice squad and the bench players that didn't get in the game today.
Weston, you had 3 3-pointers in the first quarter. The team had 4. How much did that really kind of set the tone for you guys?
I don't know. I just kind of got going early and just kind of found my rhythm. I haven't really shot a lot this year, and so I just if I was open, I just knew I was going to shoot it this game because there's nothing to lose. You're playing the 1 seed, and I just fired and I got going.
At what point did you guys kind of feel like, like I said, this number 1 team, when did you feel like, all right, we got this? When did you kind of start really believing, like, oh shoot, we're going to actually win this thing?
Well, I believed at the start of the week that we were going to win this team because I knew they were going to, I thought they were just going to come into this and like, oh, you're playing Centennial High School, nothing special, 8 seed. So I knew we were going to come in and beat these guys because they were going to goof off the whole game. And then at the end of the game, when we just kept hitting our free throws at the end of the game, free throws win games. So that's where I kind of got it, when we were hitting free throws.
How about you, Kaden? I mean, what was kind of the moment when it kicked in?
I mean, it was a battle throughout the whole game because like they took a lead, we took a lead, they took a lead. I knew right then that we can beat this team. We're as good as this team or better. So I think it gave confidence to all of our players, and we trusted each other. Like everyone was trusting each other, making the extra pass, hitting the slips. We trusted each other this game, and I think that's why we won the game.
Kaden, how good were you guys feeling just keeping the free throw line there in the last 4 minutes of the game?
Yeah, I mean, we work on it every day. Our coach tells us every day, free throws win games. We practice it every day. And it's just, at that point, when you're in the game, it's just a rhythm thing. And it's just natural.
I mean, Weston, this is a team, you lost like 5 games by double digits, one time lost 3 in a row. Was it just about finding that consistency with you guys? Did you guys feel like you could do this if you just kind of can put it all together,
Yeah, well, we've had our backs against the wall like so many times this year. And like there's been a couple games I know we should have won, but we just respond to the big games, and some games we get blown out by 30, but it is what it is. That's the regular season, and now it's time. So we just go.
Can you feel like people have kind of doubted this team all season long, or
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I think no one outside our 13-guy roster and the guys that got pulled up in our coaching staff, no one outside them believed that we were going to even make state. And now we just beat the number 1 seed. I don't think anyone outside Centennial believed. So
we were ranked like preseason number 7, number 6 in our district, and now we're a top 4 team in our district and just beat the number 1 team in the state. So
I think it was a coach. I love our coaches because they knew what to do and what to say and how to prepare us for when our backs against the wall and for big games like this.
And when Weston, you're the first. Centennial hadn't been to states in 2018. How does it feel to kind of bring this program back? Because those are probably a couple tough years.
Yeah, I mean it means a lot. These past maybe like 2 years, we've like lost in the playing game. We lost in another game where to Timberline close 2 years ago. But last year we lost to the playing game. We didn't even make the district tournament. So I mean it means a lot. We've worked for like 3 years to get to where we are right now.
What do you guys have to do to keep this rolling tomorrow?
Just keep being confident, keep believing in ourselves, because no one else is probably gonna believe in us still. So just keep believing in yourself and our team, and that's how we're gonna win.
And Kane, you had that 15-2 run, guys, to end the game. How big was that for you guys? Because the game seemed to be turning because Lake City was up going in that fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You know, what happened in that fourth where you guys went on a run and you didn't look back?
Well, I told our team, I think we were kind of forcing some stuff on offense because I think we had it in our minds. Like, oh no, they're up 5, it's fourth quarter. So I think we got the team together and we said, defense is going to win this game, and that's how we get our offense going. So we were on the floor. We had players getting injured. It was a defensive effort from everyone, and that came with the preparation. So I think we got them together. I said, defense is going to win this game, guys. And they trusted me, and we trusted our team, and it got our offense flowing, and that's how we won the game. That's how we got those points.
Congratulations, guys.
Appreciate it.